I'm about to take you on a tour of Koh Pich Island, or Diamond Island, in Phnom Penh, Cambodia. Was supposed to be home to 80,000 people, and now only about 2% occupancy rate. All the rest are empty. So this is a preview. The photos or little videos coming up before this video are just previews of what I'm going to film. I'm actually going over now to film the blue buildings, but you can see the huge construction going on. It's absolutely massive. I'm only filming just a small fraction of Phnom Penh, Cambodia. Just 1% of the whole city is all under a huge building boom. This is part 2 of Koh Pich Island, or Diamond Island as it is known in Phnom Penh, Cambodia. And it's a ghost city built on 18th century Paris, and was supposed to be home to 60 to 80,000 people, and less than 2,000 people actually live in this man-made island. And I'm about to show you part 2. All these apartments, there's only less than 2% occupancy rate. The other 90% are empty and have been for well over 2 years. And if you look at my old video that I just posted yesterday, that was done 4 years ago, you'll see this place under construction. The old video was done in 1918, sorry, 2018, so 4 years ago. So if you look at the old video that I posted just previously, you'll see the difference. But all these apartments are completely unoccupied, and probably will be for foreseeable future. All these are apartments facing the river, are all got all glass, and behind those glasses anything from 2-bedroom to 6-bedroom apartments, and they face all day sun and got ceiling to roof glass in every room. The heat will be so unbearable every day. Phnom Penh and Cambodia is under a huge building boom at the moment. Huge construction everywhere in Cambodia, including Phnom Penh. And they're building absolutely hundreds of these high-rise apartments that will remain completely empty when finished. I'm on the boardwalk, which actually takes you from Riverside night markets or the Royal Palace right round to here, the Riverside Walkway. But you can see the huge construction going on. Here, they're building Koh Pich Island or Diamond Island number 2, putting a bridge across the river. In the background you can see huge apartments under construction. All these are 98% empty. And this is the start of the Elysee, designed like the 18th century Paris was. And the occupancy rate is down to less than 2%. They're all empty and have been for over 2 years. There is a reason why they build them and leave them empty, but I can't explain it on YouTube. So we'll go a bit further along and have another look. Phnom Penh is the fastest growing, Phnom Penh Cambodia is the fastest growing city in Asia and one of the fastest growing cities in the world. And I'm only just showing a small fraction of Phnom Penh. This walkway will take you right through to the night markets and the Royal Palace. And here they're building a bridge across the river, Mekong River to Diamond Island number 2. The Mekong River has dropped that much. It doesn't flood anymore, and they're now reclaiming the land where the Mekong River once flowed. So I'll go over and have a look at the green buildings, which is also built like early Paris in the 19th century. We're going to have a look at those. These are the boats that carry the sand that is dredged from the Mekong River, and the sand originally come from the Himalayan mountains millions of years ago, and it's some of the purest sand in the world, and it's one of Cambodia's biggest export is sand. But this one's empty at the moment. When they are full, they're right down almost to the water level of the top deck. This is the start of the Elysee apartments that were built to look like 18th century Paris, and it turned out to be a white elephant. But before we go any further, we'll go and see if we can get into some of these apartments, the blue ones over here, and I'll tell you more about these buildings that are in the background under construction. I have no idea why they are putting these huge steel beams along here. Obviously they're actually going to extend these apartments even further, although they're 98% unoccupied. So I think it looks like they're going to extend it even further. Just the alleyways between the Elysee Paris 18th century apartments, the back alleyway, so your lounge bedroom windows just look out onto this alleyway. All these apartments are empty, every one of them. Been here for over 2 years, and all empty. And this entire, just a small part of the 18th century Paris, all these apartments are unoccupied. We're in the back alleyway, so this would be your back door and your lounge, looking just into this alleyway. And it's just completely deserted. No one lives here. All empty. And the green slime is taken over. And when it's wet, it's like walking on ice. Or just left abandoned. No one lives here. It's a ghost city. I've just found an unlocked door, and we'll go and investigate. I know I'm trespassing, but we'll go and have a look in one of these apartments. Got a bathroom there downstairs, but as I said in my other apartments, I don't really know what this room is actually used for, because that's the main door in, and you get the elevator and you've got a swipe card and you go up to your own room. So I don't know actually who would live down here, because everyone will be coming in and out of the elevator. So we'll go upstairs and have a look. They haven't even finished the elevator yet. You know, the wood and the ironwork and the black marble stairs, you know, really top quality. So we're up on the first floor, and there's no elevator here. I don't know what they would use this room for, because it's just got a bathroom, shower and sink, and no elevator. So what this floor will be used for, I don't know. I'll have a look out the window. Looking out the window, pretty depressing. They're all empty. And all empty. Now this is the elevator to the third floor, and this is how they build them. They just build one huge room on each floor. And you buy this apartment, and you get the builders to come in and build, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bedrooms in this huge room. So all these apartments were built like this. So if you buy one, then you have to finish off the inside. And this one's got the elevator, so you'd have a swipe card coming up to the third floor. And we'll go and see if I can go on the balcony out there. Yeah, the balcony door's open. So this is your balcony here. Looking out where I was before, where they're building the bridge. But this is your balcony. And you're just looking at literally thousands of apartments. here, all unoccupied, just like this room here. They haven't been finished off inside. If you buy it, you have to do all the rest of the work. So I'll go up to another floor. I'll just go inside and show you another view. So once again, if you bought this floor number 3 in this apartment complex, you will get builders to come in and put, you know, concrete block walls up or brick walls and just put as many bedrooms in, and you have to install your own kitchen, and so a terrible lot of expense after paying all the money just to buy this shell. So I go up to the next floor and have a look to see what the next floor is like. This is where the handrails end, and they haven't even put the handrails up to all the other floors. So I go up to the next floor and have a look. So just come up to the 4th floor, and the 5th, 6th and 7th floor will be all the same as this one. Just completely empty rooms on each floor, never been finished off. Exactly the same on each floor. So as I said before, if you want a 2-bedroom, 3-bedroom, 4-bedroom, you just get the builders to build extra walls and turn them into whatever you want. And I can't see. Oh yes, I can see. I was going to say there's no room for plumbing, but I can't see any. It's hard to see where you would put your kitchen, your toilet or your shower, because there's no pipes. This is the sewer system here, or the sewer pipes, and Lord knows where you would put your kitchen or bathroom. There's no, you know, areas here. And once again, I'll look out the window and see what we see. Just abandoned buildings. And they've actually got a terrace on all these buildings. But you can see that one down there, got their own terrace, but no door onto the terrace. So you would probably have to knock the wall down and put a door in if you wanted to use the terrace. That one there's got no wall on the terrace, but this one has. And every second floor has got a terrace, but the one below it hasn't. But all are non-occupied. And that's the steel case going up to the next floor, but I ain't going up there. They're all the same. We're going to have a look out this window over there. This one hasn't got a terrace, just push out windows. The one below's got a terrace, this one hasn't. And that's what you look out onto. Just thousands of abandoned apartments, exactly like I'm showing you now. There'll be just huge brick rooms, and you have to do the rest. Not even the elevator's finished up on the 4th floor. There's just a drop down to the ground floor. So the elevators haven't even been finished, so you would have to pay for this if you bought this. Huge, empty, looks like a warehouse. And it's only the outside that looks like, or or supposed to look like, 18th century Paris. And this is what every individual apartment looks like inside. You have to do the rest of the work. So that's why they remain unoccupied or sold. This building here, the sandstone, is actually a hotel and built like supposed to be done under like an old French theme of the 19th, maybe 18th century. But the occupancy rate is almost nil. I come down here many times tonight, it's just in darkness and the front door's not even open. So it's almost completely empty. Or is probably still empty. And that apartment in the background there, that's a Peak apartment building. It's got a 12-story abandoned shopping centre underneath it. I did a video not long ago on it. And then you've got these blue buildings here that are supposed to look like 18th century France, Paris. And then you've got the Elysee, the start of the Elysee apartments that I've just been inside. And you can see what the rooms are like on each floor, just complete, just brick, like a brick warehouse, nothing inside. And they're all like that. But all those buildings, you know, are empty or just less than 5% occupancy. All these apartments here, they're all empty. And they're still building new ones. Exactly the same I've just shown you, they'll remain empty. And there's a few shops taken over down below, but all the apartments upstairs are all empty. It's actually a ghost city, as I said before, within a city. So I'll carry on and have a look along a bit further. But all these apartments got these little dark alleyways between them, which is your lounge or your bedroom looks onto. And I'll just go a bit closer and show you. Now you've got these little dark alleyways which your lounge bedroom look out onto. And you know, you go from the really back into, you know, they haven't done their research on their buildings and it just becomes a little dark alleyway. And you can imagine your lounge will be looking into someone else's lounge on the opposite side. I'll go and see if I can find an unlocked apartment. First one I come to, unlocked. Let's go and have a look on this one. So these are the same. This would probably be, I don't know what they would use this room for, because you've got the stairwells up to, and the stairwells back into the underground car park. And then I think this could be a toilet here. Yeah, it's a toilet. So I think, well, I don't know. There's no elevator here. I don't know what you would use this room for. But we'll go up these stairs and have a look at these apartments. Once again, just one big room. And I don't really know, there's no elevator in this one here. I have no idea what you would use it for, because it's just another staircase going up. No elevator. Looking out onto the road below. And out into the alleyways. I'll go up to the next floor and see what's up there. Same again. just one huge, with floor-to-ceiling windows. And it's like a hot house in here at the moment. Oh my God, it is so hot. With all these windows, what would go in this room, I have no idea. There's no room for an elevator. And you've got these huge windows. And you've got a toilet and a shower and a wash hand basin. I have no idea what they would do. And they're building more, just keep on building more and more and more of these apartments. There's absolutely thousands in this complex. Yeah, I'm looking out the window and they're just constructing more and more and more, exactly the same as we're looking at now. Just plain empty rooms. Once again, I have no idea what I would do in here. No idea. On each floor, no elevator. And there's a bathroom on each floor. Some workmen coming down from the upper floors. And this is just looking down the alleyway. So if this was your bedroom or your lounge, this is what you'd look out on. So I just go downstairs. I think this goes to the underground car park. There's a builder here, but they don't say anything. So I'll follow him down. I think it goes to the underground car park. So I'll follow him and have a look. Yes, it goes to the underground car park down here. I'll go and see if I get some more light. There's a roller door here. And we just come up down the staircase in the far corner over here. This is just an empty room, probably be a car park. For Lord knows what of those rooms have been built upstairs. And I have no idea what these are. They look like sea mines, ready to be dumped in the sea for Russian warships to hit and explode. I have no idea what they are. And I'm in the forbidden zone. The forbidden zone, so, you know, I'm always getting warned and told off, but I like to go to places where people had never videoed before. So this is the underground car park down here. And they're building a ramp that goes up onto the road, but what they look like sea mines for shipping exploding. But yeah, this is the underground car park right through here for this entire complex room. So this is the forbidden zone. I've already been told off twice, so I'll just keep on filming. So this is the underground car park. And the car park. I have no idea what these rooms are here. I have no idea what would go in these rooms here. Maybe they're apartments, I have no idea. There's lots of them in the underground car park. Maybe private garage. I do not know. Just building more and more and more apartments. every day, 7 days a week, and all unoccupied. Oh yes, I've just seen what these rooms will be. They're individual car parking if you want to have your own locked door to park your vehicle. So yeah, I can see on the underground car park you can have your own car park with a locked door, or just park it down below with the rest of the cars. So there's lots of YouTube videos on these apartments in Koh Pich Island and the 18th century parish look-alike, but they're done by drone or people riding a motorbike through it, but no video or no YouTuber has actually gone inside and seen what's inside. Most of them only see from the outside or from a drone. So this is probably the only YouTube they've actually been inside and shown what's actually inside, rather than just from a drone or driving a motorbike down the road. I was just up there and they're just building and building and building. Thousands of new apartments. They just can't stop, but they're all 99% empty and just empty shells. Well, I've been showing you inside. Would have no idea what that last building would be used for, with no elevator and just stairs up to each floor. I have no idea. In the background you can see more apartments getting built, high rises. Man will be left unoccupied, and they just keep on building them by the thousands. As I said before, I've seen heaps on YouTube of drone footage of these buildings and people riding motorbikes up or walking along, but no one has actually taken the time to go inside. It's actually trespassing, it's totally illegal. But I get told off plenty of times, and I like to do YouTube videos where I'm not supposed to go, where security keep on telling me to, not film or leave. And it's happened today twice. But I like to show, what it's like inside, not from a drone or riding along on a motorbike. I like to actually go inside these buildings illegally and film inside and show you people. Right, we'll just go back into the Elysee 18th century Paris and we'll do some more exploring inside. All those apartments on each floor are just what I showed you, with just brick interior, just you have to finish them off. And there's thousands in this complex, Elysee, 18th century Paris. Just absolutely incredible. What looks nice from the outside, or from a drone, or from a motorbike, but I have been trespassing inside and showing you what's really inside, where no one has actually done it before. Absolute mind-boggling. Looks nice from the outside, but you've just seen what they look like inside. Like prison dungeons, but look nice from the outside. See, that's what I said before. Some of these apartments got beautiful balconies, but no door to access the balcony. You just look out the window onto the balcony, no doors. I have no idea why they would build them like that. I have no idea. Little thought has gone into construction here. And all the buildings got the street name and the number of the buildings. They're all like this. I have no idea what you would use this for. With an elevator and a staircase and a toilet, what would you use this ground floor for? Because everyone will be coming into, maybe it's a shop, but that means everyone has to come into your shop to use the elevator to go to their apartment. I have no idea. They're all the same. Here's some Khmer workers having their lunch. Looks good. Yep. At least they found employment. That's the best thing about it. They find employment where if this wasn't here, then they'd be unemployed. Thank you. We'll walk along this one of these back alleyways and see what's going on. But look at the blue pipes. They're just not underground, just laying on the top. No thought has been given into, you know, the plumbing and the high pressure water. Crazy. You know, you've got this outside the apartment, you know. Crazy. No thought been given into what's outside. Crazy. More high-rise apartments in the background getting built with the sky cranes, and will remain empty when they're finished, just like this huge complex. But then we have the third part of this huge complex, and you can see some of those balconies up there have got doors onto the balconies, where the other ones didn't. A lot of these buildings have, you know, like squatters living in them. They just come here at night and sleep in them, and then go in the daytime. So probably all those windows that are open, there's some washing hanging up there. There'll be just squatters taking over these buildings. Looking back to where I've just come from, another alleyway between these apartments. Absolutely shocking. As I said once before, your lounge window or your bedroom window looks out into this alleyway, and your back door. And I turn around and you've got the river out there. And you've got these apartments that will look onto the river. And then you've got these other dark alleyways with all the plumbing exposed, and the freshwater pipes just exposed, all out on the back alleyway. You've got a Wi-Fi box here with all the cables just leading up to all the different floors. and along the walls and air conditioning, and someone's got some gas tanks here, wash hand basin, and all the plumbing's exposed. You know, it's supposed to look like 18th century Paris, and they've probably made it look like this. Absolutely shocking out the back. Somebody's put up a security door here. There's actually lights in there, but no, it's just all empty in there. And you've got all this along here. Oh man, it does look like 18th century Paris. You've got these steel beams sticking out of the concrete. Walking along here at night time or the daytime. God blimey. Tripping over those, you'd injure yourself really bad. Look at this here. Now, this is someone's apartment and their back door. It's empty. But they come out their back door and their lounge window, which is there, would look out onto this. They look like squatters have moved in here. Absolutely shocking. And the green slime is, although it was raining this morning, it's really, really slippery. No sun gets into these alleyways. This is someone's back door, their lounge window, and someone else's lounge window. They're all empty. And then you look into this. These are bags of cement, and they've been here a long time because the water's got to them and they're just rock hard, just like one huge lump of concrete in each bag. All abandoned, or not abandoned, never been lived in, never will be. This green mould is so slippery. I think it'd be worse than walking on ice. Squatters living in here. We'll walk down this alleyway. And then I'll walk out to the Riverside and show you what it looks like out from the front. Squatters have moved into this little park area here. There's a rat cage here in amongst this third world conditions. And I'll show you what's in the rat. There's 7 dead rats that have just died of starvation in there, and just their bodies and head are remaining just like skulls. So there's just heaps of all rubbish which is never collected, just dumped out on the alleyways. And then you got someone's lounge window and door that comes into these alleyways. This door's been boarded up, there's probably squatters living in there. But I'll go around now and show you the front. We're in the back, and I'll show you what the front looks like from both sides, by the river and out on the road. Well, we'll go from these alleyways and I'll finish off out at the road, but at the next time I'll just go now, I'll go around to the river and show you what these apartments look like from the front. So this is the front view. Of those alleyways that look out onto the river. Now we'll go and look at the road from the road front. Before I go up the road, look in the distance, sky cranes everywhere, building these high-rise apartments. We're only looking at 2 or 3% of Phnom Penh. That's happening everywhere. Now we're going around and look at the road side, from the back alleyway around to the road, what you see on the road. Alright, we'll go out onto the road. So this is the back alleyway to all these apartments. So if you're renting, I'll show you what the front looks like. And watch most people drive their motorbike along or walk or do it by drone. I'm actually showing you the real side, the bad side. And this is where we started off at. So all these apartments are just bare concrete warehouses inside, and the back alleyways are like what I showed you. So this is your front door or entrance here, and then you go out to the back to see what the back alleyways were like. Just rat-infested alleyways with rotten garbage, and some of the apartments have been taken over by fringe dwellers or squatters, homeless, whatever you want to call them. I like to call them fringe dwellers. So now you're seeing the real Elysee Paris 18th century complex, and you're seeing all the bad sides, not taken from a drone or riding a motorbike or walking. You've actually been inside where no one else has been before. And on the other side of the road of Elysee 18th century Paris buildings, you've got all these streets with multi-million-dollar mansions in. And all the streets are named after like Harvard and Detroit and well-known American universities. I can't think of them at the moment. And Arizona Street, states in America. And these are all a multi-million-dollar, and they're all got security guards at the front. But come down here at night time and they're completely in darkness. No one lives in them. Whether they've been built and just left, or someone owns as a holiday home, I have no idea. But there's literally hundreds of these mansions behind high walls around here on Pitcairn Island or Diamond Island. And this is just one. And each street's got its own entrance into where all these mansions are. And you can see all this construction in the background there. Not allowed in here? Go? Okay, be told off again. But these are the streets with the multi-million-dollar mansions. And there's Elysee. No, not allowed to go down these streets with the mansions in. Get told off again. So I'll have to go. Well, if you live in Phnom Penh or Cambodia, and you're coming here as a tourist, come over and look through this place. But right next to it is one of the peaceful, most secure parks in all of Phnom Penh, and I'll show it to you. So there's the Elysee French 18th century building, and then right next door you've got this really nice park, the best park in all of Phnom Penh. Shaded trees and a lake and 24-hour security and fully lit up at night time, and I'll show it to you. You wouldn't think you're in the middle of Phnom Penh city, and at night time it's peaceful. Security here are 24 hours a day. There's a lake here. And you can sit out in the lake. There's fish, frogs in the lake. Right in the middle of Phnom Penh city. And it's so quiet. And this pathway runs all the way around. And there's the French 18th century buildings just through there, so it's right at the end of it. About 5 minutes walk from me on mall number 1. And at night time there's lots of people walking around here and sitting, eating. Very peaceful. You wouldn't think you're in the middle of Phnom Penh city. And all these lights are right around the whole park and the lake, so it's lit up like daylight at night. But a great place to come day or night if you just want to relax. So that's all. Tour. This is Mystery Cambodia signing off from Phnom Penh Cambodia, Koh Pich or Diamond Island, Phnom Penh, Cambodia, the ghost city within a city. If you want to know any more information, I'll leave all my details down below, and you can contact me by WhatsApp or Viber, or just leave a comment below this video. I hope you've enjoyed it, and please subscribe, share and like, because I try to go and do videos where no one has actually been before, rather than just a drone footage or driving by a motorbike or walking. I like to go beyond and, you know, forbidden zone and show you exactly what's inside these buildings. So this is Mystery Cambodia signing off from Phnom Penh, Cambodia. Thank you and have a good day.